Let me tell you another secret that so many people overlook. Information itself can be an asset. Think about it. Every day, millions of people go online searching for answers. How do I manage my money better? How do I start a side hustle? What's the simplest way to get healthier or be more productive? Now, here's the beauty of living in this AI era. You don't need to spend months writing a book anymore. With tools like ChatGPT, you can create step-by-step guides on these exact topics: finance tips, productivity hacks, even niche hobbies, and package them into simple ebooks or PDFs. I want you to imagine this. You upload one guide to Amazon Kindle, Gumroad, or Etsy. At first, maybe you only make a few dollars here and there. But those dollars add up, and the book stays online 24/7. You don't have to restock it. You don't have to ship it. Once it's uploaded, it just sits there, quietly earning for you, day after day, year after year. That's what we call true passive income. One of my clients, a busy father of 3, told me he didn't have time to start a business, but he did have knowledge about budgeting and paying off debt. With ChatGPT's help, he turned that knowledge into a short guide, listed it on Amazon, and now he makes enough each month to cover his family's groceries, without lifting a finger after the upload. And here's the deeper truth. When you create guides like this, you're not just earning, you're contributing. You're helping someone out there save their marriage by getting out of debt, or reclaim their health, or finally build a side hustle they believe in. So ask yourself, what do you know, or what could ChatGPT help you package that people would happily pay for? Now, let's talk about one of the sweetest opportunities I've seen in years. Custom kids' storybooks. If you're a parent, or if you remember the magic of childhood, you already know how powerful stories can be. But imagine this. Instead of reading a book about some random superhero or princess, your child is the main character. Their photo, their name, woven into every page. I've seen parents light up when they picture their son flying across the sky as a superhero, or their daughter saving the day as a brave explorer. It's not just a story. It's an experience, a memory that a child will hold on to for years. And parents, they'll happily pay for that, because what they're buying isn't paper and ink. It's joy, identity, and the look on their child's face when they realize, that's me in the story. With ChatGPT and a few simple AI tools, you can bring this to life almost effortlessly. Generate a full 20-page adventure, text and illustrations included. Use Canva to design it beautifully. Add the child's photo on the cover, highlight their name in the title, and save it as a printable PDF. You don't need a huge studio. You don't need expensive software. Just creativity and the willingness to use these tools. And here's the kicker. The market is still wide open. On platforms like Etsy and Fiverr, there are only a handful of sellers offering this, and yet they already have hundreds of glowing reviews. That means two things: low competition and high demand. So picture this. While others are fighting over saturated niches, you could be creating magical keepsakes that parents cherish forever. And the best part? You're not just building income, you're building memories. Let me share with you one of the most underrated but powerful ways to create long-term income: blogging with AI. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, isn't blogging dead? I want you to pause. Because the truth is, blogging isn't dead. It's just evolved. Here's how it works. You pick a niche you care about, or at least one you're curious about. Travel, money tips, pets, hobbies. The list is endless. Then, with ChatGPT, you generate consistent, SEO-friendly articles that answer the exact questions people are typing into Google every single day. Think about it. Someone searches, "How do I save $500 a month on groceries?" Or, "Best dog breeds for families." Your website shows up. They read your article, they click a link, and suddenly you've earned through affiliate marketing, ads, or even your own digital products. And here's where the magic happens. Unlike social media posts that disappear after 24 hours, a single well-written blog post can keep bringing in readers for years. It's like planting seeds that grow into an orchard. At first, it feels slow. Just a trickle of visitors, maybe a few cents of ad revenue. But as the library of posts grows, so does your traffic. One of my colleagues built a simple site about productivity hacks. He used AI to publish 3 articles a week. A year later, that site was making enough to cover his mortgage, all on autopilot. So I want you to imagine this. Waking up, checking your analytics, and realizing that while you were sleeping, your website was working for you. That's not just passive income, it's digital real estate. And the earlier you start building it, the more valuable it becomes over time. Now let's move into something that's not just creative, but viral. Custom art mashups. Picture this. You take a simple photo of a person, a couple, or even their beloved pet, and transform it into a stunning piece of digital art. Maybe it's them dressed like royalty, maybe a medieval warrior, or even in a fantasy world with their dog by their side. Suddenly, it's no longer just a photo, it's art with soul. I'll tell you, I've seen people cry when they receive these. A woman once told me she ordered a mashup of her late father with her children, all painted in a Renaissance style. She said it felt like her family was together again, even if just on canvas. That's not just a product, that's emotion. And people will pay for emotion every time. Here's the practical side. ChatGPT helps you create prompts, AI tools generate the artwork, and then Canva gives you the polish, filters, mock-ups, and presentation. This extra touch makes the final piece feel like gallery-worthy art instead of something anyone could whip up. The numbers don't lie. On Etsy, some sellers in this niche are making 6 figures a year. But there's a pattern. The top sellers don't just post 1 or 2 listings and wait. They flood the marketplace with variations, 50, 80, even 100 different styles. That's how you earn the algorithm's trust and start showing up in search. So here's my challenge to you. If you've ever thought, I'm not an artist, I don't have the skills, set that aside. Because with AI and a little creativity, you can offer something deeply personal, highly shareable, and yes, very profitable. And remember, people don't just buy art, they buy connection, they buy memory, and that's exactly what these mashups deliver. Now, here's the part that makes everything come alive: promotion. You could have the best service in the world, but if nobody sees it, it won't matter. That's why strategy is everything. Start with TikTok. Short, 10 to 15 second before and after videos have insane viral potential. Imagine showing a plain photo on one side and then revealing the final masterpiece, whether it's a kid's storybook, an art mashup, or a future self-portrait. People love transformations, and they share them like wildfire. Next, step into Facebook groups and Reddit communities. But don't just drop your link and disappear. Engage. Share your creations, tell the story behind them, and let people ask questions. Authenticity always wins, and when people feel connected, they'll DM you asking how they can get their own. Finally, make it simple to buy. One landing page, or even a free link tree, can centralize all your services in one place. That way, instead of juggling multiple links, you only promote one. Clean, easy, professional. And here's my perspective. After years working with clients in the US, these ideas aren't just side hustles. They're scalable, emotional businesses, perfect for people in their 30s, 40s, or 50s who crave meaningful, memorable products. So here's what I want you to take away today. We're living in a moment where technology and creativity have finally met. ChatGPT and AI aren't just tools to make money. They're tools to create meaning, memories, and a better future. Whether it's a storybook that lights up a child's eyes, a portrait that inspires someone to chase their dreams, or a blog that earns while you sleep, these are real opportunities waiting for you. If this video sparked an idea in you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, drop a comment to share your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. That's how we keep growing together, learning together, and building wealth in ways that truly matter.